I've started experimenting with a little bit of 8-game and mixed games and stuff on Pokerstars recently, and Stud is by far my weakest. It's the one I feel that's most different, you know, to the other ones. You know, I'm pretty good at deuce to 7, you know, compared to Stud and stuff, but yeah, that's the one I need to work on the most.
Yeah, for me the same.
So you mean just straight up stud high? Because
Yeah.
I find straight up stud high
And
to
high
be
low
just,
and high low.
I find straight up stud high to be incredibly boring, but I love stud 8. I think that's a real.
Stud
I think,
8, yeah.
And the other thing is, I think people play it really badly.
Like me, probably. Another all in.
Jonathan, but
he gets it through.
There's one of Neil's triangles out in the middle there, so yeah.
You know, his chip leader is probably going to be opening quite wide.
Yeah, and they have to be careful because, let's see, Jonathan's on, what, 20-ish, 23?
Yeah,
23 blinds or something. That's a really sweet 3-bet shove range size, right?
It is almost perfect, yeah.
And, you know, I'm afraid we may be speaking in shorthand here, because if you're relatively new to the game, it might not be obvious. But basically what we're saying is that 20 big blinds is a really nice stack that if somebody raises, you 3-bet, you re-raise your whole stack, and that puts them to a very difficult decision because they can't just call with any 2 cards. And it solved a lot of problems for you because you don't have to play any more poker. Your whole stack is sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
And enables you to pick up a really nice bunch of chips. So people have to be really careful opening in pots where there's a twin-ish big blind stack waiting behind them.
Definitely.
Yeah, and the calling range has to be, you know, a lot smaller than the pushing range of Jonathan's, and probably Jonathan's gonna use it against the chip leader and against Max, who are by far the 2 most aggressive players at the table.
Yeah.
So probably we're gonna see it like.
But in theory, they should be adjusting that exactly because of that 20 blind stack behind them, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that they just gonna slow down because Jonathan is there with a good restyle stack. So I don't think that Max or the chip leader is gonna just, you know, take it easy on him.
Do we have a new 8-seat?
Yeah, it's Harry Potter.
It is Harry Potter. Someone said this to me over dinner. There was someone in the crowd that looks exactly like Harry Potter. Oh my god,
sir!
It's really him.
Could you take your wand off the table, please?
And yeah, and he just appeared like magic as well.
As you know, he just sort of like was there.
It's Harry Potter.
He's got an owl. He's got an owl on his shoulder. This is not good.
No kidding.
That's amazing. Someone told me that they spotted a Harry Potter in the field, and like, God, what? He looks more like David Van Ploegh. He's like, it's unreal. He's exactly the same as him. And they weren't lying.
They sent this guy over on purpose.
Yeah.
It's you know, the hell with this random draw stuff. We're just gonna like this guy. We need him on the table.
Okay, so we've got a 3-way 3-bet pot here. So we'll get to action. So Max Silver opens 1300. They'll let Era 3-bet to 4200. And called by Alpaca in the big blind, and Silver came along as well. All 3 of them got healthy stacks. Jack 3-3, pretty dry board. No one fancied having a go with it. Now, if you put yourself in the 3-bet position here, Richard, if you had a hand like queens and upwards, would you be tempted to check back this flop, knowing that a lot of turns couldn't help you? But it's going to be hard to find someone a hand to call you with? Or?
Oh, well, I wouldn't check back against 2 players, probably. Against, maybe when there's only one caller, I check back sometimes. But nah, on this flop, like, this could hit probably Max Silver most of the time. Like, he's got the Jack Queen and Jack King.
Okay, so you can get value out of something with Jack. Maybe get one street out of 7, 8, 9s.
Yeah, you can get called by the pocket pairs. And Alpaki is actually, he's the guy at the table who's less experienced than the others. Just looking at his bet sizing, and probably he's he's gonna make some mistakes, I guess, in the future. So probably if he's in the pot, I'm trying to make the pot with the strong hands bigger and bigger.
Okay, so you don't want to miss a chance to build the pot for value on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Thank you.
So Harry Potter's real name is Vit Balchut, and he's from.
He's local.
Oh, he's a local guy.
Yeah.
You sure he's not from England somewhere?
I mean,
near King's Cross Station.
You can never be sure. Just look at him.
What if Harry Potter got heads up with a guy who looked like Voldemort?
You know.
Well, it would never end.
We don't. Yeah, exactly. We don't have anybody that looks like Voldemort on the tour, I don't think.
Well, there's like a few guys, like David Van Plo is definitely one of
another Harry Potter.
Like, yeah, and there's like Tutor Martin, who's Hungarian. Noardak is his online nick, and he looks like Harry Potter as well.
So that'd be funny if we get 3 Harry Potters at one
table.
Yeah,
but that this guy's like, actually, he's like playing up the image with the glasses, right? I mean, he could wear a whole different set of glasses, and we never would have said that.
Yeah.
But he's got what used to be well, they're not quite John Lennon glasses, but he's got those wire rim round frames going on.
I'm not sure, but they may be talking about that he looks like Harry Potter.
We got a bit of information that Mad Harper's written into us.
It's about time Mad told us something.
It's about time she did some work.
Yeah, Mad, get out there and get back to work.
Exactly. Anyway, she's telling us about the magnificent or brilliant final table at the Eureka Poker Tour High Roller event.
Okay.
Let's go down to a final table. EPT Player of the Year, that's for Season 9, Jan Bendik, is there. And he's also up with Paul Volte, who was one of the players of 2013 as well. And a winner will take home 161,000.
Nice.
Okay, so there's 2 players that we know. So the fact that she said it was a brilliant final table, she may have over-egged
like,
the pudding.
Yeah, it's kind of 22% of a, or 25% of a break. Kind of there. I don't know. The other 6 players are probably pretty good too.
Yeah, Paul Wolf got a really, really good year.
Yeah, he's a really good player.
Yeah,
when he can stay in his seat. He's just one of these guys who plays a hand and he's up and he's on his knees and he's off and then he's walking around the table talking to people and sitting back down, and unbelievable considering he comes from an online background. He's just constantly wandering around.
Maybe he's like, finally I'm out from in front of the computer. I'm going to like actually take advantage of it and walk around some. Oh my God!
A couple of strangers have just walked into the room.
Speaking of people just appearing out of nowhere, Harry Potter-like.
Just Joe and James have appeared in the room. I can't believe there's 40 minutes left in a day. They're supposed to be working all day.
Oh wait! Look at Hardigan's body language as he and then they canceled our flight, and then we sat in Heathrow for 18 hours, and then
yeah. I think his Stapes has now got a Candy Crush addiction, apparently. Yeah.
Just sitting in Heathrow?
Yeah, he said 7 hours just passed like it wasn't even there because of Candy Crush.
Because of Candy Crush?
Yeah.
So addictive, so stupid, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually deleted, like, from the iPhone, from the iPad. I got sick of it. I mean, it just takes so much time for nothing, and I got, like, all
you sure he didn't say Candy Crack?
That could be a good nickname for it, Candy Crack. But yeah, when we have Fatima on the in the webcast room.
No, don't tell me that Fatima's on Candy Crush, please.
She's on Candy Crush, and she was really into it. And then one of our viewers came on and said that he was at a higher level than her, and you know how.
And she just like lost it.
Well, she directly cursed at him, so we had to tell her off. Big
bleep
time.
off the.
Well, we didn't have time. It was a live broadcast. We don't have any warning. But yeah, he
committed the unpardonable sin of
beating Fatima or
leveling Fatima, literally, right?
Yeah.
Random, but are you pro or against the independence?
You know what? I was with it a few years ago, but now I think I'm against it. I think it's just not good for anyone.
Wait a minute, is that a political discussion breaking out at a poker table?
Oh, about whether or not the territory of Quebec should be independent from Canada. I'm not sure.
They said something about the independent. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Now having like with the UK and Scotland.
And Jonathan? Are you for or against?
I don't know. I think it's really close. It might. There's definitely a chance.
I think he said 2 years ago he was more in favour of it, but maybe less so now.
Yeah.
And Max Silver was comparing it to the situation in
the
the UK where Scotland,
yeah.
a majority, some of Scotland want to be independent from.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that. Tweet us your theory at #EPTLive. But I mean, I don't think that that Quebec has a like. My understanding is the Scottish economy could actually do something on its own.
Do you think we want to discuss politics on EPTLive?
Let's not say we did.
I'm not sure we want to set a precedent
watch,
for a
watch
political
Twitter
discussion.
burn down, right?
And tomorrow, is there really a God?
Exactly.
There are certain things that you do not. Politics, religion, and
that's probably enough.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to say sex as well, but we've got Stapes as one of our commentators, so that always comes up for discussion.
Joe Stapleton in the house.
You know what? There's 35 minutes left in the day. They're just turning up, hoping to get their daily rate.
They want their action.
Yeah, they're coming to collect their wages for the day.
That's right. That's right. They want to be in action.
Yeah, and they're here before midnight as well, so they think they're covering their bases on the time left in the day.
Yeah, do we get a full per diem for today? We got a raise from Krieger. We haven't heard from Krieger, have we?
No, he's been really quiet.
And Alpha Guy decided that was the time to 3-bet.
And he 3-bets big again.
Yeah.
That is. What would be a
Really
more typical 3-bet, like 3K?